The ULTRASPORT Network welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Highmark Stadium, the venue here in Week 9 as the National Football League returns to the air on ULTRASPORT. We've been on a bit of an unplanned, unannounced hiatus, but we are glad to be back here as we bring you this AFC East rivalry matchup. And speaking of the AFC East, let's take a look at the standings after Week 8. The Bills are 6-2, first in the division, and the Dolphins are 2-5. First for Buffalo, fourth for Miami. Quite a discrepancy, quite a duality between these two teams as Miami lost to the Indianapolis Colts 16-10 last week. Meanwhile, the Buffalo Bills, a dominant 34-10 victory over the Tennessee Titans at home. So this rivalry gets renewed once again. The last time we saw these two teams face off, we actually covered that game. It was Tuesday night primetime football, and it was Buffalo defeating Miami. Miami looking for revenge after what happened there at Hard Rock Stadium. Will they be able to get it? Let's find out as we go down to the field to get this game underway. The Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills here on ULTRASPORT. Packed house this afternoon at Highmark Stadium as we see these two teams make their way out onto the field. First, the Miami Dolphins, the away team. And now Josh Allen will lead the home squad out onto the field. The Bills and the Dolphins. What an AFC East rivalry matchup we've got going here for today. We want to thank you for joining us as Saturday afternoon football returns to ULTRASPORT. We've been on a bit of an unannounced hiatus, so to speak, have had kind of an iffy schedule, but we are back. We've got a great game for you this afternoon, and we're just about to get started. As we await the kick, Buffalo kicks, Miami to receive. This will be taken out past the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, and all the way up to the 32 is where Tua Tagovailoa, who has returned from injury, will lead Miami out onto the field. That is to say, the offensive line for the first time in this game. 29 touchdowns and 14 interceptions last season for Tagovailoa. Had a replacement quarterback in Skylar Thompson some weeks this season, but he has returned and hoping to lead Miami to a victory they are in dire need of. 2-5. The Dolphins are coming into this game. Good starting position for this possession. And Tagovailoa wants to go with the passing play to start things off. This is going to be a 6-yard gain as the Dolphins get up to the 38. Second and 4. There's the snap. Tagovailoa fakes the handoff, fires it away, into the air. Pass is going to be incomplete. Battle for the ball there, and a bit surprising to see it go that high into the air. Tagovailoa puts Miami on third down, and despite the good return, they're now staring down the barrel of losing possession. There's the snap. Fires it away, and the pass is just going to be caught by Waddle past the line. He'll go up to the 48 as Miami manages to pick up the first down here. Almost had a rough start to this game. Tagovailoa, in all honesty, I don't know what he was thinking with that long pass. Of course, it would have been epic if it was caught, but you've got to be smart with stuff like that. There's a lot of risks, but in fairness, there's also high reward. Dolphins on their own 48. There's the snap on first down. Tagovailoa faking the handoff. And we'll get a loss of 2 here. Beckham Jr., I believe, with the catch on that play. As Miami goes back to the 46. Sean McDermott, you see there on the sidelines, head coach of the Buffalo Bills. Handoff this time. He's going to break through up to the 50. Gain of 2 on that play, but Miami once again on third down. They managed to convert last time, as we saw. That was 4 yards. This is 8. Josh Allen could be ready to enter the field for the first time today if the Dolphins can't get something done here. There's the snap. Tagovailoa waiting. Moves in. He's going to run it himself. Can he get all the way? Oh, just up to the 42, just barely denied the first down, but on 4th and inches, I think this is a situation where you've got to go for it. It just seems too easy. But it looks like they're bringing out special teams. 4th and inches. Miami's going to punt, and you can say what you like about that, as this is going to go for a touchback. In my opinion, not the best of decisions. It would have been easy to get the first down, but nonetheless, Josh Allen walks out for the first time in this game. 29 touchdowns, 18 interceptions last season. One of the star quarterbacks in the NFL. One of the most famous figures in the sport of American football. Buffalo starting on their own 20. Miami hoping their defense does a better job than their offense on this first possession they had. So 1st and 10 at the 20. There's the snap from Allen. He's going to hand it off to James Cook, who gets up to the 29. Gain of 9 yards on that play. We've got just over a minute to go here in this first quarter. And if you're new to the NFL on ULTRASPORT, we've got shorter quarters, but we somehow still managed to have score lines just as high as the real NFL. Under a minute now. 2nd and 1. There's the snap. Allen fires it away. This is going to be caught by Khalil Shakir at the 36. He goes down. First down gained for Buffalo, as Sean McDermott watches on. Allen talking things through with his team. There's the snap. Handoff here to Cook. He's going to pass up to the 50. Goes down to the 47. His second rush of the day. 26 yards so far total. And Buffalo picks up another first down as we come to the end of the first quarter here at Highmark Stadium. Scoreless in this AFC East rivalry matchup. We'll be right back. Back here at Highmark Stadium in Week 9 of the 2024 NFL season. Bills with the ball, 1st and 10 on Miami's 47. We are scoreless going into quarter number 2. But this is going to be, would have been a great catch by Cooper, but incomplete. He drops the ball as he goes down. There you see Josh Allen talking things over with his crew. 7th overall pick in 2018 out of the University of Wyoming. There's the snap on 2nd and 10. This will be caught by Shakir. He goes down to the 42. Only a gain of 4 there, and Buffalo now looking to convert on 3rd down. 3rd time, I believe, in this game that a team has faced 3rd down. Miami converted once. Could not pull it off the 2nd time. Now here's the snap. Fired away by Allen, and Matt Collins is going to step out of bounds Buffalo get up to the 33, first down clinched on that play as we take a look at this again. Pass is caught. He runs around a bit. Not so much steps out of bounds as he was forced out of bounds as we take a closer look. Sean McDermott, you see there, giving his orders. As the Miami players on the sidelines understandably dismayed at this result. 1st and 10. There's the handoff to Cook. And it's a loss of 1. He goes down at the 34. 2nd and 11 now for Buffalo. Allen, you can see there, seems to be receiving his orders from the sidelines. The snap on 2nd and 11. Fired away. Pass is caught. He goes down at the 16. Cooper with the catch to give Buffalo the first down and to move them closer to the end zone. Buffalo now in the red zone. And looking to get the first score of this game. Getting close to the 2-minute warning here. There's the snap. And the pass will be caught by Shakir. He goes down at the 6. First down once again for Buffalo. As the final few seconds tick away before the 2-minute warning. Scoreless here, 2 minutes before halftime at Highmark Stadium between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills, but I have a feeling Buffalo is going to change that very soon. They're on the 6. Allen wants a passing play. Moves in, and the catch is made. It is Mac Hollins in the end zone for the Buffalo Bills, and the crowd here at Highmark Stadium goes wild. As we take a look at this again, Allen throws from around the 11 or the 12, and Hollins is there in the end zone. Buffalo with the first score of this game. With 1:56 to play in the second quarter. First play after the 2-minute warning, mind you. And now the point after. Kick is up, and it's good. Buffalo 7, Miami 0. Bills take the lead with 10 plays, 80 yards, and 3 minutes, 24 seconds of game time. Their first possession is a scoring drive. Bills in the lead here in the second quarter. So believe it or not, there's only been one possession for each team in this game so far. Welcome to ULTRASPORT football. Miami hoping to equalize here. Their last possession, they punted it on 4th and inches. Controversial decision there, at least for me it was, because it would have been so easy to just get the first down, and maybe if they had gone with that, this game would be different. But now past the 50, what a return! What a return! Up to the 35! Up to Buffalo's 35! Let's take a look at this again. He just breaks away, eventually is stopped. But now Tua Tagovailoa and company have been given a boost. At the very least, I think they're going to end up with a field goal here. But you go for it all. Go for the touchdown. Bonus there for Miami. What a big break. There's the snap. And he is taken down. Smith. Jonnu Smith, gain of 2 on that play. The snap on 2nd and 8. Tagovailoa moves in, up to the 30. He'll slide down at the 29. 3rd and 4 now for Miami. Gain of 4 on that play. They're still pretty much guaranteed a field goal attempt here, but can they convert on 3rd down? 1 minute to go, by the way, in the first half. Trying to get the first down here. Did he step past the line? I believe he did. Tyreek Hill gives Miami the first down as they use their first timeout. And in the last Miami-Buffalo game we covered, which was a Tuesday night primetime game, Tyreek Hill had quite a night. A couple of touchdowns for him there at Highmark Stadium. Dolphins not with a good start to this game, but now hoping to change the tide as Hill goes down at the 8. Dolphins keep moving with another first down there. We've got less than a minute to go in this second quarter, but both teams still with timeouts to use. As we take a look at this again. How to use your time well. You don't want to leave too much left over for Buffalo to possibly score, but you also want to save enough for yourself. As the pass is caught here by Smith, he goes down at the 1. And a timeout taken once again by Miami. Dolphins at the 1 here. Hoping to tie this up before we go to the half. Miami desperately in need of a win here. Jets won earlier this week. Miami now last in the division. This is going to be a touchdown. Waddle is going to waddle in the end zone. Look at that. Jalen Waddle puts Miami into the lead as we see the lateral toss. And the unique celebration. Dolphins get their first score of this game. It's 7-6. Kicker will hope to make it 7-7. 20 seconds to go in this second quarter. Kick is up, and it's good. Miami 7, Buffalo 7, 6 plays, 35 yards, 1 minute 29 seconds of game time. And greatly helped out by that incredible return. Got all the way up to the 35. Buffalo's 35, I should say. When you're talking about returns, you do have to make that, you do have to clarify that. So Buffalo will get the ball with the final 20 seconds of the second quarter. They will also get the ball, if I'm not mistaken, to start the third quarter. So Buffalo's offense is going to have a lot of time on the field as this is just kicked way far away. You could tell as soon as it went that high into the air, it was going to be a touchback, and Josh Allen leads his crew out onto the 30. As the Buffalo Bills try to take the lead over their rivals once again. Buffalo favored by many to win this game. And when you look at the standings in the East, it's an easy call. First versus fourth. But the Dolphins hoping for the upset victory. You never know what's going to happen in the NFL. Gain of 2 on this play as Buffalo uses their first timeout. Interestingly, didn't use any of those while Miami had the ball. Perhaps planning an offensive drive while on the sidelines. There's the snap on 2nd and 8. Allen is going to get up to the 40. He is shoved down at the 44. And with 10 seconds, Buffalo takes another timeout. Question is, can the Bills pull something grandiose off with 10 seconds? There's always the Hail Mary pass. We saw Tua Tagovailoa attempt one of those at a rather inopportune, inappropriate time earlier in this game. Now on 1st and 10 on the 44. Allen's going to try for a long one. Pass is caught, and down at the 32 is Dalton Kincaid. 2 seconds to go in this half, and the Bills would be wise to just go for a field goal now. Have the lead going into the second half. And that is exactly what they're going to do. Kick from the 39. It is up, and it is good. Buffalo 10, Miami 7 as we go to halftime. And once again, welcome into the halftime show here at Highmark Stadium in Buffalo, New York. We're going to preview next week's NFL action here on ULTRASPORT in this time that we have at the half. And we're going to start things off on Thursday night. It is a rivalry matchup in the AFC North as the Baltimore Ravens play host to the Cincinnati Bengals. We'll have all the action for you on Tuesday night from M&T Bank Stadium. Then the NFL International Series wraps up at the Allianz Arena in Munich on Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. The New York Giants take on the Carolina Panthers at the home of Bayern Munich. And in our final match of the week, we go to Raymond James Stadium. The San Francisco 49ers take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So there is the preview of our Week 10 NFL action. We hope to see you tune in, but for now we're going to go back to the field here at Highmark Stadium as the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills face off in the second half. Teams returning to the field, as you can see, Buffalo 10, Miami 7 at the start of this third quarter, and the Bills will have an opportunity to extend that lead as they will receive to start off the second half. Miami at a huge disadvantage, and that one touchdown they got perhaps only because the ball was returned out to Buffalo's 35, and this is going to be returned to Miami's 32 as Josh Allen re-enters the field, the star quarterback, 7th pick overall in 2018 from Wyoming. He's had quite a career. Been on the cover of Madden. 79 total passing yards here today. There's the snap. Allen is going to find Hollins. Hollins with the one and only touchdown here today for Buffalo. Bills got a field goal just before halftime to give them a 3-point lead over their AFC East rivals. Won the last meeting between these two teams, 31-10, I believe the score was, when they last met at Highmark Stadium. And this is going to be a first down. Buffalo getting up to the 48 there. Miami's head coach visibly dismayed here. Dolphins didn't have a good start to this game. Punted on 4th and inches. I still don't think that was a good decision. Because you just would have had to do that. That was a gain of 1. All they had to do to pick up the first down was just that. What we just saw from Buffalo. And perhaps this game would be very different. Perhaps it'd be 14-10 for Miami over Buffalo. But now on 2nd and 9, the Bills threaten to extend their lead as the pass is caught here. Up to the 23. And you can hear the fans in the stadium as we take a look at this once again. Sean McDermott visibly pleased. Tua Tagovailoa on the sidelines talking with his teammate as the Bills threaten to make it 17-7. However, this is just going to go to Cook. Interesting direction taken there by Josh Allen, and it's only a gain of 1 on this play as Buffalo gets up to 22. Second and 9 here for the home team. There's the snap. Handoff to Cook, and he's going to go back to the 24. So loss of 3 on that play. And now 3rd and 12 for Buffalo. This could be a big breakthrough for Miami if they're able to push Buffalo back to 4th down. It'd be 13-7 if they go for a field goal. And then Miami with a touchdown and a point after would take the lead. Crucial moment here for the Dolphins. Allen is waiting. Can he be stopped? He goes down at the 13, and the Bills pick up the first down. And unless we see some incredible action in the 4th quarter, and I'm not telling you to change the channel, but that very well may have been the deciding play in this game. Bills now on the 13. They have firmly entered the red zone. Miami will try to prevent a first down or a touchdown here. Touchdown's more important, as we see a loss of 3 on this play. 2nd and 13 coming up for Buffalo. Again, if you're Miami, the field goal is fine as long as you can get a touchdown. It'll be a 6-point game. Actually, as long as you can get a point after touchdown. That's the crucial thing there, because it'd be tied at 13-13. And we will go to the 4th quarter. Buffalo 10, Miami 7. It's getting intense here at Highmark. Back here at Highmark Stadium, 3rd and 6. Crucial play for the Dolphins here as the Bills look for another touchdown. Miami's defense hoping to get something here, a sack, a deflection, anything, but they are not going to be successful. Touchdown, Bills! And into the end zone goes Khalil Shakir. He spikes the ball, and that very well may have clinched the game for the Bills here. And we have seen some exciting 4th quarters on ULTRASPORT, so my advice would be don't count Miami out yet, but there's a pretty solid chance that the Bills are going to walk away with the victory here today. 16-7, soon to be 17-7, I assume. And Miami entered this game 2-5. Now about to be 2-6 as they stay in last place in the AFC East. 10 plays, 67 yards, 3 minutes, 58 seconds of game time. Jets had a win earlier this week. And if Miami can't win here today, they will stay in last place while New York stays in 3rd. 3:57 to play here. 3 minutes, 57 seconds for the Dolphins to pull something off. And if you remember that last return where they got all the way up to Buffalo's 35, doesn't look like it's going to happen again today, at least not on this possession. Only up to their own 25 as Tua Tagovailoa, who I mentioned earlier, has recently returned from injury, now leads the offensive line out onto the field. And if my commentary seems a bit skewed for Miami, I certainly hope it's not intentional, but everyone loves an underdog. 44 passing yards for Miami for Tua Tagovailoa here today, as this will be a gain of 2. Raheem Mostert steps out of bounds at the 27, stops the clock. Miami with all 3 timeouts remaining, Buffalo as well, but you still want to be conservative with time. It's the 4th quarter after all. You can't afford to waste time when you're down by 10 points. There's the snap. Tagovailoa waiting, fires it away, and the pass will be caught. Down at the 40 is Tyreek Hill. Both teams strategizing. No huddle here for Miami. Again, as I mentioned, being conservative with time. I talk about the clock a lot when I'm covering the NFL. As Tyreek Hill is forced out of bounds here at the 40. Time is the resource. You can't afford to waste time. So we see this again. What a masterful throw by Tagovailoa all the way past the 50. And at the 40 is where Tyreek Hill will be shoved out of bounds. Tagovailoa went for another Hail Mary type pass earlier in this game. Didn't work out so well for him, but this time it's going to pay off. Almost went down. And the ball comes loose. 2nd and 10 there. Buffalo getting Tua Tagovailoa into a close quarter situation. Boxed in, so to speak, and now they're going to go for a passing play here on 2nd down. Tagovailoa immediately moves in. He's down 33, gain of 7 on that play thanks to the quarterback. And they can probably get a field goal here, but at this stage, at this point, you're not worried about field goals. You need a touchdown. You're down by 10 points. And that's the only route you can take. No huddle offense once again for Miami. We're going to see the opposite from Buffalo. They're in the lead, so they're just going to want to waste time. Run down the clock. It's Tagovailoa with a gamble. It pays off. Tyreek Hill with his 5th catch of the day. 79 total receiving yards. Gets Miami up to the 9. If I were the Dolphins, I might think about using the timeout here. Maybe not. No huddle offense. I guess it's not entirely the same thing, but a little bit. Looking to score here before the 2-minute warning, and Tagovailoa is just going to throw that way too far. Second and goal here for Miami. Dolphins still on the 9. There's the snap. Tagovailoa waiting. Pass is caught in the end zone. And it is Waddle with his 2nd touchdown of the day. Jalen Waddle getting both TDs for Miami, as the Dolphins gain a big stride and get closer to their opponents. But the problem here, of course, Buffalo's going to receive the ball, and with that, they just have to run down the clock. All Josh Allen has to do at a certain point is snap the ball and kneel. As the kick is good, it's 17-14. 8 plays, 76 yards, 1 minute 50 seconds of game time in that scoring drive for Miami. I've said it before, I'll say it again, time is the most important resource. And with 2 minutes, 3 seconds to go here, doesn't look too good for the Dolphins. Buffalo would certainly be assured of victory with a touchdown. And I don't believe the Bills have been on fourth down at all in this game. Miami's defense hoping to change that statistic. As we go to the 2-minute warning, ball is returned to the 29, and Josh Allen re-enters the field with the offensive line. 17 points propelled by number 17. Buffalo in the lead by a field goal. And think about this. If they had not gone for that field goal before halftime, this game would be tied. It'd be 14-14, and we may very well be staring down the barrel of overtime here as the Dolphins use their first timeout. No gain, no loss on that play for Buffalo. 2nd and 10 at the 30. Sunny day here at Highmark Stadium in Buffalo. November in New York, however, so it is, of course, a bit cold. 3rd and 7. And now the Dolphins arrive at a crucial moment in this game once again. They've not been able to get the fourth down stop all day. Now is when they need it more than ever. Josh Allen and crew talking things over once again. They're going to go, it seems, for a passing play. On 3rd and 7. Dolphins praying that this goes incomplete. Fumble! Fumble! Who's got it? Who's got it? Buffalo pick up the ball. It's 4th and 1. It is 4th and 1. And if you're the Bills, do you punt and gamble, or do you go for it and get security? Josh Allen's on the sidelines, and the Bills are going to punt the ball, and that single fumble could be the thing that turns this game on its head. Tua Tagovailoa and company out to the 20 as this goes for a touchback. Again, I apologize if I sound biased towards Miami, but I don't know. I guess I just want to see a big comeback win here as ULTRASPORT football makes its comeback. We haven't had an NFL game for a while. I apologize. Things have been going on, but hoping to get things back on track. Tuesday night, we've got, I believe, the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Not a good start to this possession for Miami. Loss of 2, in fact, as Raheem Mostert steps out of bounds at the 18. Dolphins have no timeouts left, so they've just wasted a few seconds there, but hey, at least the clock has stopped. They were leaning heavily into the no-huddle offense on their last possession. Now they're really going to have to get creative with time, as this is 3rd and 11, and the great hope that the Dolphins had seems to have faded away. And one more chance for Miami before the Bills look to get the win here in Week 9. Fired away by Tagovailoa. Pass is caught. Pass is caught. Are you kidding me? Tyreek Hill at the 37 has just given Miami a new lease on life. Under a minute to go. Incredible. He almost didn't make that catch. Now that I see it on the replay, are we going to see the comeback? Fired away. Caught! And out at the 8 goes Tyreek Hill. 151 receiving yards here today for him. And the Miami Dolphins looking for revenge from the last meeting this season at their home ground. Buffalo defeated Miami at Hard Rock. Miami looks to defeat Buffalo at Highmark. It didn't look good for the Dolphins at the start, but it looks very, very good now. Touchdown, Miami. They come back from third down close to their own end zone. An incredible catch by Tyreek Hill paves the way for Durham Smythe to get the catch in the end zone with just 28 seconds to play here in Buffalo. An incredible conclusion to this game. And now Buffalo certainly regretting that they punted there, because in the end, it does not seem to matter. The point after touchdown is going to make this a 4-point game, and the Buffalo Bills will need to score a touchdown in 28 seconds if they want any hope of winning this one. Absolutely incredible game here today, and late in the third quarter, I thought, this game is Buffalo's. It's over. I was wrong. And now Miami with a 4-point lead will send their defensive line out one last time to secure the victory here. Return stopped at the 23. 25 seconds. Josh Allen returns to the field, and this is certainly an unexpected loss. If you were to ask him earlier today, as early as the end of the third quarter, as late as the end of the third quarter, I apologize there, if he thought the Bills were going to win, he probably would have said they had it in the bag, but now they're behind, they're playing catch up, and they're looking for Hail Mary passes. Three timeouts left for Buffalo. They're going to use one here. Remember that this game is not over. 18 seconds to play. It does not seem like a lot. In real life, it may not be. On ULTRASPORT, it is. Time is the most important resource in a football game. And Buffalo have 18 seconds to swing for the proverbial fences. Yes, I know it's a different sport. Congratulations to the Dodgers, by the way. 14 seconds now to pull out all the stops as they get past the 50. Dolphins fans, I wouldn't be so sure. Buffalo might pull this off yet. Incredible game we've seen here today. Going for a passing play, no doubt. Looking for something long, but this is going to be a sack. 10 seconds. Sean McDermott in desperation with 10 seconds to go, giving the final orders to the Buffalo Bills here today. Miami looking for an underdog victory. Flag on the play here. Is it going to be pass interference? You're kidding me. You're kidding me. You're kidding me, but it's only 7 yards. We've seen games changed by pass interference. But now Buffalo up to the 25. What a game. What a game this has been. They've got one more chance. 6 seconds. The snap. Allen's going to go down. Allen's going to go down. Long Jr. with the sack. And now 2nd and 18 for Buffalo. Bit of a standoff there as we see the replay. You see Allen trying to get away. Miami on the cusp. 3 seconds away from a huge underdog victory. 3 seconds away from revenge from earlier this season. 3, 2, 1. Can the Bills take the win? Doesn't look like it. Miami 21, Buffalo 17, the final score here at Highmark Stadium from Buffalo, New York. What a game. Goodbye and good night. Wow.